I've been waiting on this. Devil in the booth, I'm Satan on this. Don't touch the stove, I'm begging on this. I'm Freddie, I'm Mike, I'm Chucky, I'm Jason on this. Run for your life, you shaking on this. Got soft for hating on this. Look, all my celebrity crushes, I already. Be mad cause I did it already. I told them make sure to my dinner already. And I did it all and ain't you could tell me. Boy, what I want ain't give me. Got plenty of Benjis, but now it's more money, more problems. I should've listened to Biggie. And this type of living is not for beginners. You kinda losers do not make decisions. Try to be cool, but I'm not for the business. I got the like my paper scissors. I keep the like.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. And tonight, we'll see the Golden State Warriors. They'll go up against the Boston Celtics. I'm Kevin Harlan with Mike Fratello and Clark Kellogg. On the sideline, David Aldridge. Here's Floyd. Pass to Short. Picked by Williams. Shoots from the elbow. Another shot. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Excellent D there from Parrish. Aims the pass to Maxwell. Williams with the block. Here's Floyd. And he makes good on the layup. Floyd's got the first points on the scoreboard for the Warriors. Mike, here we are, smack dab in the heart of the season. Is it fair to call these the dog days? Some teams call it that. Some writers call it that. Did you ever?
Absolutely. Everyone is slogging through this portion of the schedule. Those little aches all pile up. No one's 100%. I don't care what they say. You just have to fight through it.
We don't have those kind of days on broadcasting, do we? We're up for every game and ready to go.
You have it exactly how it is every night when we put the headsets on.
The putback, it's good on the putback.
Way to work the glass, buffet style. Second chance buckets. They can make a big difference.
Tries from 16, and the basket by Connor.
Plenty of game left, but that, I think, is a good omen for him.
I agree. When you hit a mid-range J, it opens the rest of the floor.
To the wing right side. Maxwell, the pass to Bird. From down in the low post, it goes.
Such a gifted offensive player. He can hurt you in a variety of ways. He's a headache for opposing defenses.
To the left side wing. Stolen by Bird, and pushing it up. Here's Boston. Here's Buckner, and the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound.
Just not on the same page right there. Not sure what he was trying to do with that pass.
Warriors have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game.
This took really great timing to be able to erase the shot.
Williams with the block. Stolen. Parrish against Williams. Pass to Maxwell. Back to Parrish. And it's Parrish finishing it off.
Well, Parrish knows his role on offense. He's there to scoop up rebounds and find second chances using his size.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Here's Short. And the Warriors miss again.
Even against saran-wrap tight defense like that, you still expect him to knock those down.
I don't know. The defense was on him like glue. It would have been quite a bucket, even though we have seen him hit those in the past.
Warriors trail by 4. Count the basket.
Usually a silky finisher, more of a finesse player, but when Short has to play tough, he doesn't hold back.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, I did get a chance to catch up with the Warriors head coach. I asked him about their plan for defending Larry Bird. He said, you've got to be smart with Bird. It's not just about his shooting. You've got to be aware of his passing and his movement, too. He stressed that it's not a job that's going to be left to one player. It has to be a group effort. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David. Connor's gone 2 of 4 from the field. Pass to Parrish. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Parrish has got 6.
Look, it's not easy to intimidate Parrish inside. I don't care how physical you get with him. He maintains his cool.
Lets it go from deep. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
Clearly, he's found his rhythm early in this one, looking to score whenever he can, whenever he has it.
And this team encourages him to be active on offense because they understand how dangerous he can be.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. 8 points for him.
And the defense must put a body on this guy. When you don't, you can expect him to make you pay for these mistakes.
Shoots a fader, and he can't bank that one in. Pass to Maxwell. And the layup is good. Maxwell's got his second bucket.
Great footwork and power from Maxwell on the low block.
Here's Floyd. He's got 5. Here's Dawkins. Boston grabs the miss. Parrish has got 8 rebounds in this game. Driving to the basket. Basket good.
This is why coaches preach ball movement. It keeps everyone engaged.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. Warriors trail by 5. Here's Floyd. Rebound Boston. Parrish has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
Warriors foul. Western Carter. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Maxwell, the pass to Buckner. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. Taking a look at Boston. Off to a great start this season, currently in second. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And the rejection by Bird. Pass to Maxwell. Bird looking it over. He makes that one drop, only a second, 5 tries. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Celtics.
So far, they've been immensely aggressive on the defensive side, denying easy shots, and it's made a difference in the game.
Hey, I know analytics shuns the mid-range game, but I tell you what, these guys have the shooters that can knock them down, and they're making it pay tonight.
Me a chick, I got a chick. Yeah, I got me a chick, I got a chick. Yeah, I got me a chick, I got a chick. Yeah, money on my baby, I got money on my rings. Money in my pants, I got money, I gon' change. 20, 50, 100, 100 million, man. 80, 100, double, streaming, reading, Gucci, man. If I need some rest, I'ma flip me some. I talk like I want it, she don't say nothing back. If pull up, I put that in my, or I put that in my, call a shorty made up.
Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers going up against the Golden State Warriors. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Coach Mike Fratello. On our sideline, David Aldridge. it's an interesting matchup here, Clark, especially in the backcourt.
Well, you've got guards that can do a little bit of everything. They pass it, they score it, they can control and manage tempo. I think it makes for a very entertaining game.
Now, here's Scott. And Magic Johnson, the bucket on the assist by Scott.
There's backwood size, and then there's Magic Johnson. It's like having an extra power forward on the floor.
The shot by Connor.
Me a chick, I got a chick. Yeah, me a chick, I got a chick. Yeah, I got me a chick, I got a chick. Yeah.
Shaking MP.
Coming right up, the Pelicans taking on the Pistons. For the New Orleans Pelicans, kind of a seesaw affair over the last 10 games. But this team feels they are better than a 500 team. They look to tip that balance with the win here. Pistons, Pelicans, coming right up. Hello, and thanks for joining us, folks. All right, a chance to check out stats for him.
The most positive thing about his last 10 games, the work on defense. His mindset has become very aggressive. The steals are up, and he's becoming a big factor on the defensive end.
And now the opening lineup for Detroit. The forwards are Thompson and Harris. Cade Cunningham out there with MP. And it's Duren in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Pelicans, Greg, we look at the rosters of these teams, the athleticism they both have just jumps right off the page.
Listen, we're almost guaranteed multiple highlight level plays in this one. This is the kind of game where you see what incredible athletes the NBA has.
And as we get deeper into the season, MP's let it be known that he intends to get his hands on the Rookie of the Year trophy.
And he's well aware of the other contenders as well. So if he is gonna win that award, he knows he has to be at his best when he's matched up against his fellow rookies. I love MP's ambition. It's gonna be fun to see how he battles.
And for the latest news on MP, let's hear from Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey there, guys. Well, there's a lot of excitement coming into this game with a couple of Rookie of the Year candidates on the roster. When I asked MP about it, he said, I've had this game circled on my calendar for a while now. I'm ready to show I'm at the top of this class. Guys, I like his confidence.
Thanks. This should be a great battle to watch. Now here's Thompson. Drives to the hoop. And the dunk by MP.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
New Orleans with the ball. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd, and that's obviously easier said than done.
Well, on the road, your defense needs to withstand runs from the other side, and that wasn't the case for them.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Bucket is good.
Well, that's where you want to be, getting those easy money looks.
For Detroit, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Now Cunningham, coming off a stellar performance against Boston. And here's MP for 3. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Oh, Duren caught the defense with the pump fake, turning a trip to the line for him.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Yeah, Yeah, he's at 81% from the line, and when we've had a chance to see him, he's had great form and continues to look confident.
Bay, no good.
Far from an ideal start, only 1 for 5. Let's see if they can turn it around.
And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, this summer saw Hall of Famer Joe Dumars put in charge of the Pelicans front office, returning to his home state of Louisiana. He talked about it being the right place, right time, right people in New Orleans. He's looking to ensure it's super organized, classy, and elite organization.
They'll get there for sure. Hey, Shams, thank you very much. And it's the Pelicans with the ball. After Tobias Harris getting his shot to go from deep, Fierce's shot is off.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. Pass to Queen. And again, no good by New Orleans. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. You look at the Thunder. They're stuck in the same spot, but still a top 10 team.
Seeing where Detroit is, they've got to be disappointed with their play. They just look disjointed, and their losing streak continues to grow as a result. And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, it's not difficult to figure out why they built this lead. They have been dominant in the paint.
Fears with it, covered by Cunningham. It's stolen by Cunningham. Harris passes to MP. Cunningham kicks to Thompson. Cunningham looking it over. 5 on the clock. Can't connect from short range. Pelicans trail by 10. Thompson comes with the double team. Trying to end the drought. Duren pulls it in. Detroit's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And Thompson throws it down.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Now let's take a look at the top rookies in the league. Our rankings here for the race for Rookie of the Year. Distinction every young player would love to have. There hasn't been many times where he's played like a rookie as he's come in and done whatever is asked of him. That's why he's our number 5.
And at number 5 in the rankings, it wouldn't be out of the question for him to make a run at that top spot here in the last half of the season.
Yeah, I love watching the progression of these guys and how they develop through their rookie seasons. So interesting.
Certainly not the number one thing Bay is out there to do, but he saw an opening and able to make the pass.
Now here's Cunningham. Still scoreless. Here he goes. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take
off target from outside.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Basket counts.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Fears. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. The shot's good from Bay.
And maneuvering into position, Bay moving the needle.
Here is Cunningham. Right now, checking his stats, he's averaging over 23 points a game. Duren sets the screen for Harris. Back to MP. Cunningham for 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans, and this is their first time matched up with the Pistons this year. There's the 3. It's hauled in by Harris.
I can't believe he missed that three. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving it.
And we've got something just in from our NBA League insider, Shams Charania, on the Mavericks. All right, Shams, let us know what you know about the Dallas Mavericks.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. They're plugging in Paul George to this franchise, and with that, an enormous degree of versatility. With the ability to exploit advantages at 3 positions on the floor, this team just became a lot more dangerous. And George is an enforcer who also has increased his three-point shooting in the latter half of his career. He's going to be a good option when this team needs a bucket, and he can really help you win.
Thank you, Shams. Great to hear from you as always.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Thompson misses. Pelicans trail by 12. Fears with it. Nothing on the board. Pass to Bay. Three-pointer. Rebound by the Pistons. Duran's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
No doubt the fight's there. They are trying to battle back, but he's just really struggling this quarter.
Nice ball movement by Detroit. MP sets the screen for Cunningham. He's looking for MP and finds him.
Yeah, there's Cunningham unselfishly giving up the ball. Great pass.
The Pelicans shooting a pretty distressing 27% here in the early minutes. Fears with it, covered by Cunningham, and stolen by MP. Harris kicks to MP. Second shot opportunity. No good. That miss takes him to 3 for 7. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
James Borrego gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. I asked him what his thoughts were on Cade Cunningham, and he said Cade is extremely talented. He's got great size. He plays under control. He's one of those guys that makes his teammates better. It's easy to see why he initiates so much of their offense. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. Now here's Bay. Last game he had 10 points, and the Pelicans miss again.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D. Alice position, you could see the frustration on his face.
They get it again, and Duran slams it in.
Well, positioning and size win during the offensive rebound, which he then cashes in on.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
They could use a bucket. Duran pulls it in. Duran's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
How about that finish by Harris? He sees his opening and does not hesitate to rise up and be free.
Pass to Queen. Tries a 3. Rebounded by Cade Cunningham.
Look, I'm not sure what's going on with him. 0 for the night. Might be time to give someone else a chance.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Pelicans trail by 20. And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Here's Matkovic. No scoring in this one. Pass to Fears. Here's Here's Matkovic. 4 on the clock. Launches a 3. The offensive rebound. Queen. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The Pelicans have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And they've been ordinary on the season as well, just about 75% from the line.
You see a lot of pick and rolls, but you also, Greg, hear about inverted screens. Can you explain to the viewers what that means?
Yeah, that's where your guard actually is the one setting the pick for the bigger player, and having little guys who are willing to put their body on the line. You think of a Steph Curry, a John Stockton, 2 of the best to ever do it.
And for Detroit, the forwards are Thompson and Harris. MP is out there with Cunningham, and it's Stewart in at the center, locking down the middle. Now Fears. Pass to Matkovic. Out of bounds, Detroit takes possession.
Well, it shows you how crucial communication is. They clearly weren't on the same page there.
Pistons leading by 21. Now, here's Cunningham. And they double up Cunningham. Thompson finds Stewart. And here's Thompson. And the 3 off target. Looking to get it going. He lays it in.
The length of Murphy can be surprising. He's 6'8" with a good wingspan.
Cunningham outside. Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Pass to Fear. Takes a 3. Denied for the 3rd time. He's 0 for 3. Here's Cunningham. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his 7th assist in the game. Pelicans trail by 21. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
There's the pick. To the wing on the left. Pass to Matkovic. Here's Fears. Drills the 3-pointer. Fears has got his first 3 points of the game.
That's a shot defenses are going to let Fears take. So the rookie making those will be a benefit.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Bays checked in for the Pelicans. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Duren, he's checked in for Isaiah Stewart.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Oh, he misses the dunk.
You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the bloopers.
An impressive rise for Trey Murphy. From a no-star prospect stand in high school to now showing flashes of star potential in the NBA.
Well, look, Kevin, there are guys like that, and Trey Murphy's been one of them. And what you don't know, certainly when they're in high school, is how much of a worker they are, how coachable they are, and how much improvement is out there for those guys. With Trey Murphy, it just hasn't stopped.
Here's Thompson. The Pelicans make their last shot. The kick out to Cunningham. MP outside. Screen by MP. Cunningham finds MP. He can't get it to go.
Well, I know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
He gets it in there. And it's 8 points for Saddiq Bey.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Well, physical play by Duren at the rim, which doesn't allow much room for interference.
Pass to Bey. And Fears has it in the corner. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
We're already seeing what type of burst that Fears has. NBA defenses take notice.
So, Greg, talking about Jeremiah Fears for a second here. Both he and his brother, Jeremy Jr., played college basketball at the same time during the 24-25 season.
Clearly, this sport runs in their family. Jeremiah's fearlessness and competitive spirit have made him an enticing prospect, and I'm sure he'd attest he owes that, at least partially, to Jeremy.
And so it's Detroit with the ball. The Pelicans make their last shot. MP inside. In for his 7th make in 14 tries.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
Deflects the pass. And here we go. MP heading to the hoop. And slam dunk by Harris.
A solid athlete with a good vertical. Harris knows how to get inside and hammer it home.
They set the pick. Duran with it. Fears covering. Pass to Harris. Pistons passing it around. A second chance effort. And Cunningham with a nice bucket inside. Cunningham's got 4 points in the quarter. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Pistons.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find ways to score.
And it's Thompson with the jam.
I think the rim could be 12 feet off the ground, and Thompson could still go get the lob.
Pelicans trail by 21. Pass to Queen. There's 48 seconds left in the first half of basketball, and it's blocked.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Here's Fears to stop the run, and the layup is up and in. Fears has got 8 points.
Well, after a bad start, he looks like a different player right now.
That one goes. Count it.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Pelicans shooting a pretty low 34% thus far. From beyond the arc. Rebounded by the Pistons. Duran's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And so is Detroit, sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. And we'll be right back after this.
Halftime is here. And what better way to tip it off than to analyze the latest news on the trade front?
This move improves their shooting. George is consistent and brings a scorer's mindset.
Going to be fascinating to watch them integrate him into their offense. He can really stretch the floor. Switching back to that first half of action, everything's been working for the Pistons.
They are just racking up the assists right now, playing for one another. Man, this is great.
Yeah, we'll see if they can keep up this mentality in the second half. If they do, they win.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
Well, they've got to build a wall immediately because he'll just keep attacking like that if they don't.
Pelicans trail by 21. Pass to Queen. Fires from the line. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Look, we don't see Murphy take a lot of mid-range shots, but his jumper is pure from anywhere on the court.
And for the Pistons, Harris steps in at the 4 with Duren at the center spot. Cade Cunningham out there with MP. And it's Thompson in at the small forward spot. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Celtics just played phenomenal. He ended up with 44 points, and he was dealing assists all around. Really just a phenomenal performance from him. Here's hoping we see more of the same from him in this one, guys.
All right, Allie, great stuff as always. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And Kevin, different scenarios call for different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight. And with that miss, they're just 1 for 4 to start the third quarter.
Here's Fears. Here's Bay. And again, no good by New Orleans. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Detroit. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. Out to Harris. Thompson, a screen on Bay. 6 to shoot. Back to Thompson. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
They haven't found their rhythm here in the third, missing 4 of their first 5 attempts.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Here's Fears. Covered by Cunningham. Pass to Queen. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Here's Fears. And the Pelicans miss again. Pistons leading by 23. Thompson passes to MP. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 3rd assist on the night.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Here's Queen. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ausar Thompson. That is his first foul of the game. Now here's Bay. He's got 8, and the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
On defense, Detroit. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Shot clock at 5. To the middle. Here's... Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
I just love the energy and heart this young man Fears plays with.
Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Cam. Now, here's Cunningham. He's got 8. And here is MP. Harris outside. Lets it fly. Can't hit that one.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
Out left to the wing. Goes up at the stripe. And it's MP with the rebound. MP's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And the basket is good. Duren's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
Pass to Queen. Here's Bay. Defended by Duren. And the layup falls. He's got 10.
Tried to get in there using his height. Murphy working through the defense.
Out to the right wing. Now here's Bay, covered by MP. The little short-range fadeaway off target. Pistons leading by 23. Cunningham kicks to MP. Thompson passes to Harris. Now MP. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Harris has got his 4th assist in this one. New Orleans has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Pass to Queen. Lays it up off the glass. Queen's got 5.
Showing good vision. Finds an open teammate out on the perimeter.
MP dishes to Thompson. Now Cunningham. A floater. It's good.
Nice job getting inside and executing. I like seeing Cunningham be aggressive around the basket.
Here's Fears. Covered by Cunningham. From the arc. Rebound by the Pistons. MP's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
And they need his offense right now. But his shot is just not falling. What timing on the alley-oop from Duren. That speaks to the chemistry and connection he has with his guys.
Here's Fears. He's got 10. Just 5 to shoot. Cunningham with some nice D. And it's Detroit's ball. They're on a 15-6 run. And Thompson throws it down.
And when he lets the athleticism take over, Thompson can do almost anything.
The Pelicans shooting is leaving some to be desired. Just 36% here in the third quarter. Here's Queen. He's got 5. Fears with it. Shoots over Duren. And the Pelicans miss again. And over the course of his career, Tobias Harris has shown a willingness to embrace various roles.
Well, look, Kevin, Tobias Harris is not only a highly skilled player, but he is a team-oriented, win-first, veteran guy, totally unselfish, and will just figure out a way that he needs to help any team he's on get to where they want to go.
And the dunk by MP.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
Yeah, and to do it on the road, it shows how well prepared this team was coming into this contest.
Now here's Bay. He's got 8. A wide open look here for Fears. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Well, it's only his second 3 of the night. If he's going to heat up, the second half is a great time to do it.
Inside. Bounce pass from Bay. Here's Fears. 13 points in the game. That shot wide open. He's got 13.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. He's checked in for the Pelicans. Poole comes in for Trey Murphy. So Detroit going with an almost entire new group here. Stewart checked in for Duren. Holland comes in for Tobias Harris. Duncan Robinson, he's checked in for Thompson. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Cunningham. New Orleans gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Poole left side. Shoots over Holland, and they get it back. Here's the teardrop. Detroit with the rebound. MP passes to Huerter. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Fantastic initiative by Huerter. Leaking out well and making himself a threat in transition.
And the foul called on MP. That'll be his 3rd foul so far.
3rd personal foul. 3rd team foul.
Pass to Bay. Stolen. Huerter with it. Fears covering. Here's MP. No good there. Good defense by Poole. And it's Bay with the ball for the Pelicans. Poole right side. Over to the wing. Now Misi. Just 5 on the clock. Lets it go with a 3. Again the miss by Poole.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half, sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
For Detroit, they have shot 3 of 5 at the foul line. Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Modkovic is checked in, and Hawkins subbed in for Fears. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Green's checked in. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The Pistons are improving on both ends, but particularly on defense. Cade Cunningham said, everybody is stepping up on that end and taking the challenge to guard. We have a good system that allows us all to play our strengths. We're still hungry, though. We're not satisfied at all. Back to you.
More to prove. Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report.
Well, you know, Huerter's ability to score off the bounce is an underrated part of his game.
1:44 left to play in the third. Pass to Hawkins. Back to Poole. And here's Hawkins. A three-pointer off the mark.
That's the look you want. Gotta be disappointed coming up with.
And MP throws it down.
Well, their schemes have been effective, and he's been a significant part of their focus.
Pass to Hawkins. Here's Matkovic. Hasn't made one yet. From the line. Poole, no good.
Familiar results for him. He can't get anything to go.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The Pistons shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Not a strong suit for this group, just around 71%.
So for the Pelicans, DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Bay, and Trey Murphy subbed in for Hawkins. Duncan Robinson, he's checked in for Detroit. Count it. Nisi's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, that's a nice hustle play, but boy, it drives a coach crazy to concede second chance points.
MP with the bounce pass.
Well, he can get you the ball in a number of ways, that time with a great bounce pass.
30 seconds left to play here in the third. To the paint. Here's Jordan. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
And that's what Jordan does best, an extremely lethal dunker.
Shot from the wing, and no good, trying to use the glass. Down low. Pass to Nisi. Here's Matkovic. Makes it off the glass.
The coach loves seeing chances from that range. Work that inside area.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Pistons ahead, just dominating this one. And we're coming right back. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Wow, that was an absolute...
Will make substitutions. Stewart, a screen for MP. Got a piece of it. Pass to Stewart. Now here's Huerter. And a miss there on the triple. And for the Pistons, Isaiah Stewart out there with Howland. Then it's Duncan Robinson. Then it's Kevin Huerter. And it's MP in at point guard. It's not going to go for him. The Pistons have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth, 4 of 9. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them.
Yeah, that was $1 million crossover to free him up, but that finish, I'd give him 50 cents.
Pass to Huerter. MP outside. 5 to shoot. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to go on Jeremiah Fears. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Pistons.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And another thing, guys, they've dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
Green, he's checked in for Kevin Huerter. Here's Queen, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Queen's got 4 points this quarter.
How about the energy he showed on the glass? outworking everyone and getting rewarded for it.
Throws it up high. MP passes to Stewart, and the officials call him for a 3-second violation. So, as a coach, during this long season, how do you keep your players engaged?
That's a great question, Kevin, but I got to tell you, I think it comes more to the players than the coaches. I think as a coach, you try to be consistent. You're always a little worried about fatigue. You've got to be concerned about the work and rest balance, both mentally and physically. But the players just have to be professional and get themselves ready to play on a daily basis.
MP passes to Holland. Covered by MP. And the layup's good off the glass. Here's Green. Poke loose. Holland, no good.
And look, he's had an off night, but it won't matter as long as they hold on to this lead.
Trying to break that ice-cold streak, and he sinks the layup.
Look, he's the kind of player that has you awake at 3 a.m. asking yourself, how do I stop that?
Robinson on the wing. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Robinson's got 8 here in the quarter.
And after a lackluster first half, he's playing with a lot more energy now. Sometimes it takes that break to reset.
Bay with a screen on MP. New Orleans moving the ball around. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by Stewart. Stewart's got 7 rebounds in the game. MP, and MP throws it down.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Pass to Queen. Well, going into a promising draft like this past summer, Greg, are losing teams trying to secure that lottery ticket to the stars?
Well, you look at the last, 4.5 decades worth of champions, only 5 of those teams were led by a player taken outside the top 7 in the draft. So you can see why teams are trying to draft so high.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
I guess he got a really good pep talk in the locker room because it's been a total reversal this half.
Here's Holland to the middle. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Pass to Queen. Here's the 3. Robinson pulls it in.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of it from distance, but look, he's got to find something easier.
Here's MP. Pelicans pull it in. There's the triple. And the rebound goes to the Pistons. Holland's got his 5th rebound in this one. On the wing, Green. MP, high post. The layup missed. The Pelicans shooting only 35% in the 4th quarter. The offense looking a little rickety. And with all the talk about load management, coach, and player participation, what about getting rid of players fouling out?
Yeah, I'm not a fan of getting rid of players fouling out. I do like the idea, and I think Scott Skiles was the one who brought it up, Kevin, of taking like the offensive fouls and just having that be a turnover, like the illegal screen or a charge, and not charge that as a personal foul, where honestly you end up being punished double.
2 on the clock. Here's Holland. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 4 assists now tonight.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Detroit.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And on the year, this will turn out to be win number 34 for them.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance. It was a big-time outing for MP.
Well, his triple-double stat line is evidence of his impact on this game. He was affecting play at all times.
Stewart kicks to Holland. Stewart a screen to the inside. Here's MP. And Detroit again with the bucket.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Pass to Fears. From 11 feet away, he can't get that one. And so it's the Pistons taking care of business here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting.